Concerns about children in social media. We meet the grieving family of a girl named SELENA Rodriguez who took her own life when she was just 11 years old. Her mother is now suing the parent companies of Instagram and Snapchat, claiming these popular apps pushed her daughter to a breaking point. ABC's Deirdre Bolton reports.
She always wanted to put more good into the world. She loved dancing, she loved creating, she loved being active and making funny videos and singing. She just was a bright light, just pure sunshine is the only way that I could describe her.
Behind the big smile of 11-year-old SELENA Rodriguez, a painful struggle.
This heartbreak that you feel, it never goes away. You miss her coming in the door, you miss her laugh. That's something that we'll never get back.
And the heartbreak left behind after she died by suicide last July. Now, SELENA's mother, TAMMY, and sister, Destiny, are turning their grief into action, suing social media giants Meta Platforms, the parent company of Instagram and Facebook, and also Snap Inc., the parent company of Snapchat, alleging that their 11-year-old suffered severe mental harm, leading to physical injury and death from her use of and exposure to Instagram and Snapchat. They say SELENA first used the apps at age 9 and for 2 years struggled with extreme addiction to them.
We definitely started noticing that she stopped interacting with us, and she was very recluse towards the end of everything, and she just always wanted to be on the phone. I think she kind of grew dependent on it.
Tammy, as a mom, you took away the phone, right?
Yes, that was a few times I had tried doing that, and it would create just an explosion where she would get physical with us. She had broke Destiny's nose.
Yeah, last year.
She had left me a huge bruise on my arm. Just trying to take the phone away.
Tammy and Destiny are now hoping to turn their devastating loss into a warning for other families.
And I don't think parents realize how the companies make it so that it's addictive. You know, I don't think that, because I know myself, I didn't realize it.
And also trying to hold the social media giants accountable. They claim Instagram and Snapchat do not have proper measures in place to protect children like SELENA.
We're suing them for designing an algorithm that addicts children, first of all, and secondly, directs children to this dangerous content.
Instagram says a birthday is mandatory during sign-up, and users must be at least 13 years old for access.
I think one of the main problems is you can really go online and say you're anybody because there's no way of verifying.
According to the legal complaint, SELENA had been messaged and solicited for sexually exploitative content and acts on numerous occasions by adult male users of Instagram and Snapchat.
The internet and socials were not invented with young people in mind, yet a third of their users in the world are under 18. And so there's a lot of people advocating for child-centered design.
In a written statement to ABC News, Snap responded, "While we can't comment on the specifics of active litigation, nothing is more important to us than the well-being of our community. We work closely with many mental health organizations to provide in-app tools and resources for Snapchatters as part of our ongoing work to keep our community safe." A spokesperson for Meta told ABC News, "Our thoughts are with the families affected by these difficult issues. Given this is an ongoing legal matter, we're unable to comment further at this time." The worry about young Americans' mental health is a rare subject of bipartisan agreement in Congress.
Everything that you do is to add users, especially kids, and keep them on your apps for longer.
In October, lawmakers grilled executives from TikTok, Snapchat, and Alphabet's YouTube.
What will it take for platforms to finally crack down on the viral challenges, the illicit drugs, the eating disorder content, and the child sexual abuse material?
I don't think parents are going to stand by while our kids and our democracy become collateral damage to a profit game.
An advisory regarding the mental health of America's youth put out by the Surgeon General last year states, while technology platforms have improved our lives in important ways, when not deployed responsibly and safely, these tools can pit us against each other. reinforce negative behaviors like bullying and exclusion, and undermine the safe and supportive environments young people need and deserve.
We'll be able to show that it was an addictive product. We'll be able to show that sleep deprivation is highly correlated with suicide, particularly among adolescents. And finally, we just have the basic fact that teen suicide in Selena's age cohort increased 146% since 2007. What changed in the lives of teenagers since 2007 to attribute that increase? The only significant change had been the advent of social media.
And social media is a significant part of many young people's lives. One study found that 81% of 14 to 22-year-olds say they use social media either daily or almost constantly in 2020.
When somebody's addicted to gambling or shoplifting or using the internet or social networking sites in a way that's addictive, what's happening in the brain is that there is a huge release of a neurotransmitter called dopamine, and it goes to a part of the brain called the nucleus accumbens, which just lights up and is like, woohoo, like the feel good. So when you get likes on a page, that actually causes a release of dopamine. We're hooked, we want more.
But some experts say social media use can also be beneficial to some kids, but they stress that parents have to be aware and engaged.
I mean, with COVID, if we didn't have social media and we didn't have, these ways for adolescents to connect with their peers, it would be even worse, the devastating mental health effects than it is now. But at the same time, if you are a vulnerable teen and you are very insecure, you have high social anxiety, you are sensitive, it can also be really challenging, and it makes it all the more important for parents to get involved in their child's media lives.
As for Tammy and Destiny Rodriguez, they also have a message for kids who may be feeling pain and desperation, like their Selena.
If you're struggling, you can get through this, and you're more than a Facebook like or a comment or a like on Instagram. You are worth so much more. It's okay to reach out. It's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to admit that you have a problem with social media, and it's okay to get the help that you need, and just know that you're worth so much more than you believe you are.
Not about the clicks. There are things to Deirdre, and if you happen to be struggling with thoughts of suicide or you're worried about a friend or loved one, help is available. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255-TALK or text TALK to 741-741 for free confidential support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Please remember, you are not alone.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.